What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY Quickie, we're taking a look at another Dragon Stars figure, and since we looked at Gogeta last time, we got to look at the guy he fought, and it is Janemba. So weird ancient demon-y thing that they fought in this movie. And he had the weird like candy powers, or like could turn into little Legos or something like that, and then like took them to a weird bubble universe. It was really strange. And if I remember correctly, never even said a word. Like had no speaking parts, just like growling and stuff like that. It was a pretty formidable enemy. I mean, it took a never before seen fusion to do it, and it's pretty cool. And you know, for a completely unique character mold, that's neat. And it's one thing I really like when Dragon Stars does it. Instead of just giving us reused Saiyans over and over again, which, of course, let's talk about it. So, hold on. On this side, you get the nice shot of Janemba. There is, of course, in the box. And it does have a cool sword. This leads me to believe that we could get something like Dabura eventually. Okay, so we have a new Goku. We have a new Vegeta. We have a Gotenks, non-Super Saiyan Gotenks, which I was asking for, and I want that, because I need one that can stand. We got Janemba, we got Super Saiyan Bardock, and Super Saiyan Vegito. So I guess that's a new Super Saiyan Vegito, or did we never get one? No, we only got blue and regular. We never got Super Saiyan. This is so stupid. Because blue was from the one thing, but his, you know, the main thing he was known for was when he fought Super Boo and, like, beat the crap out of him until he got absorbed. So, I mean, that's the other thing. We need Super Boo. I keep saying it. We got Kid Boo, we need Super Boo, and we need Fat Boo. So there goes that. And Janemba was a weird combination of essentially Cell and Boo with like his powers. But the fact that he could quantize and turn into little bricks, oh, that's weird. He's got like singular painted toenails. He does come with 6 hands. That's cool. But I like the sword. It's painted very nicely. There's one little thing here, like a paint streak that happened. Maybe I can get it off. Because like his chest is not painted, but there's like a red streak like going across it, like just like a bit from the sword or something. Interesting. So let's take a look at this weird ancient demon-y guy, which I bet he's partially based on Frieza, by the way his tail is mounted. In fact, I gotta wonder if that's a Frieza tail. Interesting. Alright, so here we go with a Janemba. So we got a brand new character. It's not just a reused Saiyan. Because like I said, we keep getting those over and over. Let's go ahead and get it out of these little plastic binders. Oh, that was actually a little twist tie. Interesting. Sword has 1 right there. 2. Okay. Sometimes I wonder why they do the restraining things. Let's get the sword out. My worry is it's going to be like super flimsy like most of the other ones. Seems like it's got some body to it. Okay, hands, which we will be looking at some of these hands this time. Because we have more than just the ordinary. Okay. And let's get the big guy out of here. Gotta work around the tail a little bit. It's your plastic birthday. Come on out and play Janemba. It's your plastic birthday. Get your hand out of that hole. His hand doesn't want to come out. Don't y'all love this noise? I bet you do. Some of y'all are weirdos. Alright. Come on, get out the thing. Okay, tail. Up and through. What are they thinking here? Like, Trying to disconnect that, and it doesn't disconnect. Damn. And of course I pop a leg off in the middle of all that. That's okay. He just grows it right back, because he's only made of cubes of candy. Or something. His ability to quantize is really strange. Just turns himself into little cubes. Okay, I can already tell you, I hate these feet, because there's not a lot of movement in them. He's a good looking character though. I mean, look at this mold. I mean, it's some kind of weird ancient alien demon-y thing. I mean, like, what else do you want? Hold on. I got a light over here that doesn't want to cooperate. I think that helped. Might be wrong. Might have helped. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. He's got a permanently looking down face. So we gotta look at those cool tampoed eyes like this. Got these cool swept back ears, big old horns. Looks good. Red paint down here to almost simulate like those are clothes, even though I think it's pretty much just his body. He's got that bare 90s midriff that we all love. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. And of course his body actually kind of looks like it's wrapped in taffy, keeping with that candy aesthetic. And let's see here. Oh, good. These shoulder thingies rotate with the arms. That's a good thing. Oh, he hooked his own tail. Tell you right now, that tail's annoying. And I was guessing that it was the same tail as Frieza, but I'm not so sure. Because I don't think any version of Frieza has this exact situation going on. And the tail does rotate, and then it also has a hinge to go in, out, and around, and down. Kind of like that. So that's just sort of there. Bicep rotation with shoulder rotate. Yep, it goes up. Ah, jeez. Then super tight. Can't get that. Okay, that bottom elbow is frozen, so that sucks. All right, hands. Standard hands. Just gotta get them oriented properly. There we go. It's cool. Does he have torso movement? He should. Yeah, he's got some movement there. Ball joint. Hips that were super loose, so that's how they popped off. Drop down hips. Super awkward. He's definitely not going to do the splits at all, because that won't go inside there. So no Jean-Claude for him. You can sort of kick like that, but it's only following that as his leg turns as soon as you do. So that sucks. The knee joints are way looser and way too skinny. Like, look at that. Like, it just sort of disappears at the kneecap. Calves are an interesting design, but ultimately super annoying for the feet. And then he does have his painted toenails for reasons. See, look, this leg is so loose. Like, that first joint is, or that first thing is just nothing. There's nothing there to hold that up. Okay, so you are going to be a troublemaker, aren't you? On my shelf, Mr. Weird Candy Demon. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, in a lot of ways, he's supposed to be almost like Boo combined with Frieza and or Cell, especially design-wise. I would bring out other things to compare him to, except for the fact that my Dragon Star shelf is the most cumbersome one for getting figures in and out without causing catastrophes. So, unfortunately, I can't pull out any other figures that I don't already have out for this review. So, let's look at his hands. So, he does have these really crazy colored hands. And these are definitely the sword-holding ones. More than likely, these are the same as Trunks. He does have a gotta getcha hand, or you know, he needs an apple to hold. And of course, repeated for the opposite sides as well, and go along with the two fisty hands that he already has. So let's go ahead and yoink off the right hand, and we'll give him the right sword-holding hand, like so. And that looks like it's going to be a super tight fit, so I'm going to look at the sword first before I just wreck the paint on the handle. And you know what? I was making the assumption that the white was painted. I could be wrong. The purple's definitely painted along with the red, so maybe the white is bare plastic and the purple is painted over it. That appears to be the case. So here's hoping. You know, it looks pretty cool. Similar to Trunks's, but very different at the same time. Spirally wrapped handle. I like the guard here. than just the demon red sword of doom. It's cool. Alright. Let's see if he can hold it, because that would suck ass if they gave us a figure with a sword that he couldn't hold it. I mean, it wouldn't be out of character for them to do that, but, you know. It would just suck ass. Alright, and the sword is definitely conforming to what the hand is doing. So, yeah, there we go. He can hold it. Just don't ever bother to try to get it out of there. It's just part of the hand. That does look neat. And yeah, it does have a paint mishap right here on the chest. Right there. Somebody just accidentally went... Or the sword was painted, still very slightly wet, and they just kind of grazed it. So, that's cool. I really wish I could do something with this tail. Come on, get out of here. I mean, he is pretty intimidating. He's a tall figure. Alright, so let's give him the left hand of grabbiness, because I think that'll look better. There we go. And actually, what's funny is much like the hand on Gogeta from last... I'm sorry, Vegito. No, Gogeta. I was right the first time. That was actually a little difficult to do. But look at this. This is a cool ass figure. Look at him. Alright, so let's bring in said Gogeta from that movie. So that's pretty good. You know, he's a little bit taller even with the halo. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, I've got him in the stance where he's supposed to be doing the Stardust Crusher or whatever it's called. But it does look neat, and these two would definitely be fighting it out. I hate what they do with these feet here. His are just kind of stuck the way they are, but I can make use of them being stuck the way they are. Like, there's some rotation value there, but for the most part, no. And once again, I assume that unless they reinforce this thing... Wow, that is just getting dirty sitting here. The sword will start drooping just like Trunks' did. I feel like the blade is a little bit stiffer than the one on Trunks. But that's a good looking pair right there. And they do have the little non-Super Saiyan version of Gotenks. I don't know where I can pick that up right now. I've looked everywhere and I can't find him. Oops, I just dropped the Janemba hand on the floor, so that one doesn't go in the collection. So I do want to get that Gotenks, the non-Super Saiyan version, the regular old Gotenks, as it were. You can go like, you dead now. All right. But ultimately, it's a good-looking figure. Articulation is hindered, at least on mine, with the arms kind of being frozen here, and then with the way the legs are molded, you don't really get a whole lot out of there. The knees are kind of weak. He's a good-looking figure, but if you don't need this really strange version of some kind of demon-y creature in your collection, you could skip him. But if you just think he looks badass, I say go for it. I think he is. So, I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you do the like and subscribe thing. Of course, if you want to help out with merch or Patreon, everything's always in a link down below. And of course, go follow me on other social medias. Just because, you know, I don't have that many. I've all but abandoned Twitter. You'll see posts, but I'm not active. And Instagram, I post almost everything as reviews come out and such. So, and, you know, if you join the Patreon, generally you'll see other stuff behind the scenes, or you will be able to help pick things, or you'll see stuff that is only for you as it is. But I'll catch you guys later. Remember, as always, keep on nerdy.